When I talk seeing exposition in an episode, this is the shit I'm referring to. Because what do you mean pi is the answer to the destruction of the Earth? Changing it into a second sun? Like what? Fire Force episode 6 released just recently and we got a bunch of shit. Aside from the obvious perfect animation that Fire Force has, what do you mean Giovanni and that of Vulcan and his family worked on the Amaterasu back in the day? And Vulcan's family knew the power that the Amaterasu had and how dangerous it was. And because of that, Giovanni, not being in on that, hunted them down for generations, offing Vulcan's dad and grandfather because of it, and now trying to do it here. And on the topic of pi, which is being held within that of the Amaterasu, it was put there by the evangelists as a incantation of destruction. But since pi never ends, that's not possible until now. And because the moon changed and the pillars are now in Adola, that is possible. That aside, design wise, in terms of Dr. Giovanni, I think the animation kind of just made that better than it was. Being made up of strictly bugs and being controlled by like 7 mechanical ones, including himself, unreal. And the fight with Vulcan, his sister, and Giovanni was fantastic. All of that would have been different had Arthur not gone and done whatever the hell he wants. Ends up playing a video game while everyone's lives are on the line. Like, what? And you being taken over by Giovanni as the final piece in order to get into the Amaterasu, I thought was very well done. And talk about switching a man down. This dude right here has never been more locked in shooting a dude in his life. This dude put multiple rounds into this guy and it didn't do anything to Chiron. But yet a shotgun shell will do some damage. Make that make sense. Homie's just up in the stick on this guy. And why? Now, this episode, with the intricacies put aside, was strictly an exposition episode, but in a way that had all these different attributes added into it to make it more interesting. Kind of just a giant plot drop and said, yep, there you go. Not a lot of people are talking about this season, and I don't know why, but this season is already shaping up to be one of the better ones out of all the ones that we've gotten so far. But let me know what you all thought about this episode down below, and we'll see what happens next week.